play some baseball.
Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Lemurs taking on the Hitmen. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do you look for here?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. In the air, left field, down the line. Jimenez on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops back.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1 and 2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Strike three went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1 the count.
One out, base is empty.
0-2 the count.
That just misses, and that's ball one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Now the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Stearns makes the grab for the out. Back at Globe Life Field. And on the hill, Ubaldo Jimenez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the center fielder, Turkey Stearns. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Wow.
0-1.
That's not even close to the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Come on, man.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gurriel has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Short hop liner, handled it short. Whips it to first. Inning over.
Wild.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Gurriel. Lopez back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Waits at the bumper for the strikeout. And now, number 6. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. On the ground at first, and it's through for a hit.
Man. Gotta be Joey over there.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting him that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now it's going to be Randall Grichuk. On the ground right side, and it stays fair.
Come on, pick that up and throw it.
Throw cut off to second. He's in there.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He's definitely late on that.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And as versatile player to play all over the infield and the outfield. Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Connor Joe. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lopez gets the swing and the
Let's
miss.
get 1 back.
Good job at damage control right there. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
High ball down the line. Joe tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to do the next pitch.
Matt Olson goes after that one for strike 1. Fought off foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Deep right field. Way back. And out of here. Into the second deck it goes. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Scott Alexander. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Royce Lewis, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball,
He
2
got away
strikes.
with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
1 ball,
Delivers outside.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. And collects, fires the first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Devers down.
But maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
0-1.
Not
Crazy
even
ball,
speed on
close there.
pitchers.
And count even 1-1.
Starters and relievers. Getting there right now. Not just quick velocity.
Ground ball, Giambi. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Fernando Tatis Jr. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it! And one away at the top of the third. Marte up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
1-0.
Next offering is down low. Fouled off. He was late. Back to right. Judge is there.
Good top by Aaron.
Drops into the glove. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. And the pitch is in for a strike. 4-1.
0-1's the count.
Late in the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
I do like
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Auto fielding. I feel like that was a good.
Swing and a miss. And
Makes games go a little bit quicker for us.
bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that one ripped to left. Gurriel handles the chance. 1 up, 1 down. And now it is JT Realmuto. One down, base is empty. Base hit, center field.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball,
With 2
2
strikes,
strikes.
may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And now the center fielder, Turkey Stearns. Fly to left his first time. And that is out of play. Trying to send this to extra innings. Line drive. Down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss. He's back in Arlington. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that
Ball 1.
misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Line and a base hit into right. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Struck him out looking. So up next, Brandon Richard. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Last game.
That's a little bit low.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one in the dirt.
A lot quicker on his legs. There we go.
Up the middle, Wendell. Glove took to second, double play. What a quick killing game. Evan Phillips on to try and close it out.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Swing and a line drive comes hit into left field. Around third. He'll score in time. The throw to second is offline.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Loud contact, reach to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The winning run on second base. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. In the air out to center. Base hit! Here comes the judge around third. Throw is
He's a big boy.
This one's over. And they walk it off and win it 3-2.
I get through mini season and get these cards. No reason to change what's working.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Lords taking on the Hitmen. We've got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Brandon Sproat.
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
Judge getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out. One down. Now here is Alan Trammell. And a foul ball. All right, Siggy, let's chat about team names in the GBL. They're a little different than what we're used to.
Well, we don't have a team called the Pinheads in Major League Baseball, that's for sure.
As it misses, it's a strikeout. Well, 2 down now, and here is Adam Dunn. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Pinheads is a good one, but don't forget about the Singers, the Whales, and the Lemurs.
Where else in the world can you find a whale squared off with a lemur? It's just another example of why the GBL rules.
Goes down looking. Here's Joey Wendell. Right side, Torres handles. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number one. Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now. This one in the air. Garcia makes the grab, and there's two gone. Aaron Judge at the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters trying to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Inside. And that is ball one. Swing and a ground ball out to short.
Wicked bouncy.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Gleyber Torres. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Line drive, calls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Brady Seisner in the box, lays off for ball one. And that was the inside corner. One out, base is empty. Brady ball in there, got him looking. That is his third of the game. Freddie Freddie stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Swing and a miss.
Got us out of that one.
And we're back. Eloy Jimenez now. Bieber back to work. That's ripped into the outfield. Churio makes the grab on the run.
Not far from him.
And Olsen up to the plate.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, because that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fire himself.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. They'll score here in the second. On its way to the corner. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Hit in the air, left field. Martin has it sized up. Squeezes it. 2 down. Here's Royce Lewis. Into center. Churio makes his way towards it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not.
One ball, no strike.
You're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
This is Matt. Way back and ball.
Back in
And
the
he
window.
took the lead. It's 2-0. So 2 down. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Slow roller to third. Throw over to Dunn. And that is the end.
Blue.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Fastball for a strike.
No need to opt at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go down on the right pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1 away. Michael Garcia, the next to hit, takes out Zach. Foul ball there. Comes on and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Shoots it. Still fires the first. And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Churia. Flied to right this first time. Checks over to first. Back safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Hit to right, and that should do it.
Judge should please set up for us.
And that is the ball game.
A thrilling game, a 2-0 win.
See what we finished off here. Well, we're good. I could have swore there was a stadium that I was using. So still. Then we'll pitch Shada. Halfway through the season, we'll have to see where we're at and put in the silvers and
hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the London Lords taking on the Hitmen. Got a couple of all-star teams just about set to go. And today's starter, Justin Steele.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air right field. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Hooks it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the play, Alan Trammell. That one outside, and that's ball one. Bunting for a hit, bare hands it, tough play. Pretty nice play there.
He was out early today and working on that very play.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carried. That'll make it out of here. A solo shot. It's 1-0. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center.
That's top. Let's go get a run back.
And that is that.
Middle would get you every time, I guess. I like seeing that.
Back here with my pal Siggy. On the hill here today, Slade Ciccone.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Joey Wendell. And that one fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. That one not close. And a count 1-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Makes the grab, one away. So digging in, Turkey Stearns. Churio gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. And there are two down. Here comes Aaron Judge. Infield playing into pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you can foul it.
One snags it. That is the inning.
All right, we're gonna shut him down.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, leading off, Grady Sizemore. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And there's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to check up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Foul ball.
Come back in with the fastball.
And the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one a little below the knees. Going to count 1 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallum. Strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Got him looking, and he strikes out the side here. And we're back, bottom of the second. Here's a low Jimenez. Ciccone back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And it's caught just in front of the wall. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Here's Royce Lewis. Swinging a foul straight back. Swinging a ground ball and foul ball. Bring him up, says Darryl. Top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And a foul ball. And that one off the outside edge. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Up the middle, Wendell. Jump throw, nicely done for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Jason Churio. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. A little bit low. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next pitch downstairs. And now 2-0.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Went.
Tries to hold up the field of first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but back now, and on the mound, the closer, Hunter Gaddis.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes a 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing in the back of this ball game. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. So they're down to their final out. Here's Joey Wendell. Fly to center his first time he's 0 for 1. High fly ball down the left field line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that
hit to right, and that ought to do it.
I was on it.
And that is the ball game.
Taking L there.
They say a solo shot.
Ain't winning the 28, but that's fine. See if we close anything out. Trying to get done with some stuff and close out some of these other things. Pull in some cards, you know. See how that one plays out for us a little bit later. Alex Marsh.
Live from Lord's Baseball Ground in London. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the United States taking on London. We got a couple. All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the second baseman, Joey Wendell. And that one fouled off. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Throw over to Dunn, and they get Stearns for the out. Aaron Judge
That's a ball.
At the plate now. That's ball one. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play.
Yeah.
That swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Riley
0-1.
Green now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
No ball. 2
Balance
strikes.
as well.
Now a bullet to second base.
Good snack, dude.
Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. And our starting pitcher here today, Shota Imanaga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real
Why is
weapon
it that
in terms of
both
keeping
my
hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Green makes the grab, 1 down. What are you sipping on today, Singy? It's not what you normally drink during a broadcast.
Well, this, my friend, is the London Lords Underleaf. It's a black tea, and turns out you can only get it at the stadium here in London.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Did you try buying it somewhere else?
Yeah, it's not online, and I can't find it in Tokyo, New Orleans, or anywhere else in the GBL.
On the ground to third. Riley. Throws to first in time. So up next, Adam Dunn. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. And that is that.
Off the outer space on us,
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tommy Canley.
Slider and a sinker.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, a home run here would certainly change things, Boog. Maybe blast a pitch all the way to the new party area behind the batter's eye. That would qualify as a party favorite.
Foul ball still 0-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Second inning here, no score. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets 2 out
swung
of
at
the
all
first.
3 of them.
Now, 2 away now after the drop third strike. So digging in, Zach Neto. Late on that fastball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground to short.
Got what you were thinking.
Throw over to Dunn. Out number 3.
And over top of it.
Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. And that is out of play. The pitch. To third. And that's a fair ball.
Riley, can we get him at 2?
Here's the throw. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on the pitch like he did right there.
And there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
On the ground out to short. Tosses to first, and they got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Oh, Matt Wallner, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Caught it, looking for the K. Now into the ball game on defense, Willie Castro. He'll play second.
Circle, top of the third.
Rafael Devers swings through it for strike one.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Churio going back. Pulls it into the warning track. JT Real Muto steps in. He was late there, strike one.
Well, a come and get me
No ball,
fastball
one
right
strike.
there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Barely hitting stuff that's in the zone right now.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. And there's two going following the strikeout. Here's Joey Wendell.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Out to short. Third out.
Taking these bombs.
Back here in London. Set for the bottom of the third at the plate. Michael Garcia. Just missed.
Ball. One ball, no strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-0.
Right through there. Good strike.
Damn near down the middle of that.
And it's even up.
2-2's the count.
Hit weakly on the ground. Riley fires the first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. In the air to left down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That's outside.
No, that's out.
And 1-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, throw to first. And they get the out. So two down now. And here is Jason Churio. First pitch, just misses.
1-0.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Out to short.
Got him.
Neto. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Now on the bump, Tyler Holt.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Stearns goes after that one for strike one. Now fly ball to right center. Churio settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Somewhat on.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. It's Aaron Judge now. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air, left field. Martin has it sized up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a bottom fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Alan Trammell. Outside
that's
ball
the ball.
one.
His glove is very...
Runner takes off for third. Pitches for a strike. Throw. Tag. Ow! A bullet from JT Real Muto. And a count 1-2. On the ground to third. And it's just foul. That was close. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one missing low. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's enough.
just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And
now, Adam Dunn. Fastball is
No, that's outside. Ball.
well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and Harper coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And Stearns makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. This is Willie Castro. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
outside.
Delivery.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. And
On to the 5th.
And we're back. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Riley Green. Bolton back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to
1 and
expand
2.
the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That misses
2
the
and
zone,
2.
and it's 2-2. Line drive, that's a base hit into right
Scoring
field.
that.
The
Look at
throw
Judge with
home.
the wheels. He's there.
Now a dive for the tag.
Oh,
and
come on. He didn't
gets
tag
it.
me, Blue.
Here,
That's couple, like a foot off.
is Austin Riley. There goes the runner. Hard liner. Squeezes it. Now a throw to
I didn't
first.
tell you to run, so.
Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Grady Sizemore. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
In the dirt. Well done
I'm used
behind
to
the
having
pitch.
a lefty throwing a damn splitter. That's
On the
ball game.
ground. Finds its way through, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off.
Probably should have known
And-
when I jacked up the splitter the first time. Close to getting another 30. Spinning the wheels. Tokyo's 5-0. Play them late. See what we do, moving the batting order around a little bit.
Greetings from Lord's Baseball Ground in the capital of England. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Hitman taking. Here's Joey Wendell. Fouled off left side. 0-1. Fought off foul.
I'm not accepting fastball high.
Swing and a high fly ball right field.
Beautiful.
Well, as this one sized up, puts it away for the out. Here's Royce Lewis. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Way high.
Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up
1-0.
right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Chris, I wonder what coaches in the league say when they first get the schedule for the season.
Well, I imagine it's a combination of excitement, hope, and a splash of how in the world are we going to get from Cairo to Seoul to Lima in a few days?
Out number 2. Here is Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one,
Double, right? Nope.
and that's the 3rd out.
Shift in the outfield.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Churio. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right
Other
side.
pitch. Good job, Brandon.
1 up, 1
He's
down.
up.
Now it's the shortstop, Alan Trammell. In the air, right field. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
At least Judge cut it down.
1 out, runner at second. And here is Adam Dunn. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one. Trammell, the runner at second with 1 away. That one misses. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Out to short, Neto. Tosses across the first. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Kicks and fires. Out to short. Fires across the diamond, and they get Stearns for the out. Eloy Jimenez now.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That's the ball.
And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Here's Matt Olson down. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. That one fouled off. No score here in the second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that
0-2.
velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball.
That's and he can't hang on. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was in.
On the mound now, Louis Varland. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in London, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Grady Sizemore. Headed down the line. And it's off the wall, but foul. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one down. Freddie Fermin now at the plate.
Draft stuff over the last couple of days and seeing the colleges.
And that's in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. One out, base is empty. He goes down looking. Matt Wallner will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Inside, just missed. Two outs, base is empty. So now 1-2.
1-2, the count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. On to the third inning. Now here is Rafael Devers. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. Runner tagging for first. Now he changes his mind and heads back to first without a throw. Here's the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And fouled off. Not close to that one, and the count is 1-2. And misses inside.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Trying to stay on it because I'm late.
Yeah, that
Count is
skips
full.
in the dirt.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
Lewis in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ripped to right center. Should be extra bases. One run's in. Now the second run is in. And they lead by 2. A 2-run double.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives into.
New pitcher now, Cole Sands.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Nabs it. Runner tags it second. Tag out at third.
On our throws. Love it.
And we're back. Down the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Jack again.
Just
That's the ball.
missed.
Outside.
Out to short. Neto.
Get 2 more here.
Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's the left fielder, Austin Martin.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Churio. And the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And the crowd goes on disappointed as this one.
Should be 2 saves for the Twins for me. Too. Franco, we knew that. Tracking your stuff. ddtracker. Get you there. Best available for us. Screw it, we'll run it. Tokyo still leading there. One more dub, we get moved up there. 5 more runs, we'll get the contributor, which we need, so we can get 10 bases with him and then move forward here. So 15 out of 30 hits. Silver or lower. I have silver on my team somehow. Okay. Mark that for us, that gold rarity. Back to All-Star. Let's roll it. Have to open some packs here too.
Welcome to one of the smallest countries in the world. This is Wales Park. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Hitmen and the Liechtenstein Whales. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here. Now it's the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Circle.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And here is Turkey Stearns. In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in. One away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Big swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That misses, and the count is 1-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Judge comes up empty there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit. They'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone.
Outside.
Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Hopefully we can open some packs today and get some guys that we actually need.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
That's a double
Ground
play.
ball left side,
Break it up,
could be
Aaron.
2. There's 1, and that's 2. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Chris, we've seen relocation take place in the Global Baseball League. The Lemurs moved away from Madagascar before landing in Lima. You think we'll ever see league expansion instead of just relocation?
Well, that's a good question, and I think I know the answer. My guess would be yes.
Aaron Judge, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a slider misses down and away.
I think it makes sense for the league to expand. The Global Baseball League wants to live up to its name by being global. And I'm sure they're cooking up ways to expand to Antarctica or Australia sooner rather than later.
As someone who travels to these games, my vote is for Australia. Rafael Devers,
ball 1.
the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Release there.
Hit in the air, right field. That one way back there, and that is way gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Here's Tyler O'Neill. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0.
Like middle.
Brian Robbins in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Bunting, and it's in the air.
Good job, JP.
Real Muto pulls that one.
All right, let's see if we can not suck again.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Joe Kelly.
Knuckle curve slider. And circle.
Matt Olson, the leadoff batter as he swings one for strike 1.
Got me mash shift for a full hit.
Next
And
pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Stays alive.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Here's Royce Lewis. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Gosh, a little light on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to
1 ball,
regroup here.
2 strikes.
And 1-2. Kelly, a slender right-hander. Up the
99
middle.
mile-an-hour sinker into
Whips
a
it to
100
Casas.
fastball.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Devers at the plate.
All right,
Swing
this
and a
is
ball
Rocky's
right
part.
field. And that one back, and that one is gone.
Their Devers hits one, my Devers hits one. Love it.
A massive home run. It's 2-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Zach Neto digs in now. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
0-1. They got a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time
1
catching
ball,
up.
That
2
one
strikes.
misses, and it's 1-2. And
2
there's a
balls,
ball.
2 strikes.
2 out, space is empty. Swings through it for the catch.
Good pitch.
Back here at Wales Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Now batting
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
He swings and fouls one off. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And one gone. Austin Wells. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Right through there for a strike. One out, bases empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Digging in, Carlos Pena. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And ball one.
Wanted it.
That's in there, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Aroldis Chapman comes out trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1-1.
That missed by a lot. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out to center. Mangum pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Joey Wendell. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Like I need to change my
Ball.
strike zone view. I'm late.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Chapman now 1-run game. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Mangum on the move to the alley. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul out of play.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Chapman is just 1 strike away. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He sends it out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 3-2.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Eric Swanson taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ground ball, left side. Slings it across, and they take care of him. Well, 1-run game. Jake Mangum getting. There's the strike. Tapped to first. Olsen takes it to the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got it swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Judge swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
Comes up empty. This could end it.
0-2.
A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Thank God. Thank God. All right, let's see what we got here. Just under 4,000, just over 3,000. Get to spin the wheel. Pretty close on the socks to. Don't have to close anything, huh? All right. 2 goals down though. The 5 win. On that, we're gonna go open some cards. 7 games in. You guys are on any platform besides Twitch right now. Twitches have dropped them. They need a quick sell on the cards for doubles. Be able to sell duplicates if you don't want them. I like that, the gold. Looking for a couple big cards for us. That way it gets us through live collections. Of course, you need the big name. Shohei, Judge, Witt. I think I even need the schemes. Like, new card there with Cole. Dragons. Let's see what we got here. Come on, start. Good. Take it the Easter program. You take it. Sell them because we've already got them. Trying to check my sports bot real quick to make sure I got a couple games loaded in for today. Come on, man. I need some more diamonds here. Nice. Bro, just sell the card. Couple free agent guys that we've already collected too. That's the other thing that kind of kills me. Couple of guys got purchase orders out there, man. With, some of these quick sells or sell now. Some guys are out there trying to fix up their stuff as well. Headliner pack is garbage. I'm getting the Twitch pack. Should be good there. My bad. Twitch pack's not the best right there. See this other one. I think there's 4 today, like 2.5, 4, 3, 4 hours, something like that. It's a good sell with Garcia. Anything, nothing on the board there. Back to our mini season. I actually think we're like a hit or two behind getting a contributor card.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the United States taking on Liechtenstein. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Here's Joey Wendell.
Fastball circle slider.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Oh, you are a star.
Oh, I thought Judge caught
What
that.
a start to this one. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now. Swinging a foul straight back. Watching a game in Liechtenstein is always a different experience. You don't see many stadiums like this one.
Yeah, stadium fits nicely into the mountain range, and that was a must when they decided to build it.
Sends it to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Aaron Judge at the plate. Pitch
Inside,
misses
ball
inside. Ball one. Something else they focused on when building the stadium was the impact it made on the environment.
That's right. This stadium's 100% plastic free. The family that sold the land to the league actually wrote that into the contract.
He was late there. Strike
Two balls,
one.
one strike.
Late on that fastball.
I would grab another
Two balls,
breaking ball.
two
Try
strikes.
to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just
Three
has a hard time
balls, two
catching
strikes.
up.
Judge waits.
Good work over
Swing
the
and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using it.
Edwin Uceta gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a
Trying to go
bullpen
here.
can give
Got
their
the starter
players a
out.
chance to fight back into the game.
Eloy Jimenez now.
Cutter sweep.
Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swings and misses.
Home one's the count.
Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that
Ball
time.
two is the
When you
count.
throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to
One
throw
ball,
it again at some
two
point.
strikes.
Outside. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Here is Matt Olson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye.
Ball one.
Mark there, and that is ball one. Judge, the runner at first with two gone. Foul ball there.
There it is, man.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
2 outs, nobody on. Royce Lewis now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
A big change to the stadium here in Liechtenstein is the batter's eye. You won't find a whale tail like this anywhere else in the world, and they tell us it's made entirely of recycled metals, which makes it even better.
Jonathan Loaisiga on to pitch out of the pen here. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And first offering is fouled off. And Devers hits that one. Mangum under this one. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working.
Joey got
it's now 3-0. We'll return to Wales Park after this.
After that.
Back inside Wales Park and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And a 1-2. Now one missed. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. 1 out. Aaron Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Rafael Devers up to hit. Fastball for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. And that one hit to first, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn
There,
for
you
second.
can get him at second, and
The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Gets a double down the line.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Real Muto up with it.
Get his stuff out.
In time. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Liam Hendricks.
Fastball slider, nothing through.
Zach Neto, the leadoff batter, as he swings through for strike one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. At the belt and fires. Fastball is outside.
Check this message in the second, please.
And that's in the dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's JT Real Muto. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Henderson over to first in time. Gets the catcher by a step. Here's the second baseman, Joey Wendell. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss.
Okay, swing. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
We're good on it, though. We're good.
And now the center fielder, Turkey Stearns. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Bunt attempt, popped up. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So up next, Tristan Casas. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit.
Come on,
and when
Matt.
guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that's too high. Casas at first, one gone. Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. Carlos Pena now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Strikes him out.
Oh, just swinging and everything, huh?
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Zach Kelly singled and scored his first time. late on that fastball.
Love to see it.
Oh,
Power
one's the count.
versus power right there.
That one ripped. That's back. That ball has just been voted off the island. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 4-0. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one hammered.
Ripped it. I think that's staying in the park.
That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
God.
That one almost got
Over
him.
the mountain.
Drill out towards left center field. O'Neill sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And there's one down. The new pitcher in the game, Eric Swanson. He's into the game with the bases empty. Left field. O'Neill sizing this one up. And there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Judge makes the catch. Jake Mangum digs in now. Helsley back to work. That's 99 at the knees.
Yeah, tracking.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Henderson in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
That could have been rule of swing.
Come
I
on
feel
and
like
missed
the
at
ball was over.
101. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is hammered right field. Judge going back on it.
Come on, Aaron.
See you
You're
later.
7 foot tall, bro. Jump.
That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5-1. Judge batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Judge rips that one, and a base hit.
Damn, I was hoping Judge threw Judge out at second.
And here is Devers.
Double play here, boys.
High fly ball out towards left field.
Put one in the deepest part of
And
the
an
park.
automatic double as it hops the fence.
What? Is the side of the wall? Okay.
And now Tyler O'Neill.
Yep,
First
that ball
offering,
went out.
and it just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits. And now,
And that is out of play. Walker, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen. High fly ball out to left
maybe
field.
a run,
Jimenez
but
has
not.
it sized up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. He's into scoring the sac fly. It's 5-2. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. 2 outs.
right through there for a strike. But as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's...
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. It's going to fall for a hit. Safe! In comes the run from second. It's 5-3.
Well done, drives in the run. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And a good eye there.
1 ball,
Walker
2 strikes.
is just 1 strike away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Now he breaks his bat.
Got him at first, that 5 speed.
And that'll do it.
They were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Sing.
See, we should add some closeouts there. That's not even, that's the freaking, that's my actual lineup on the grind squad. Another homer by 20 there. Two. Runs. All right, then we need like 10 hits, something like that. 10 total bases. BRB. I'm gonna leave the music going. Got stuff falling all over the place here. You got 2.5 hours for your Twitch packs. Let's go see what we got on these two. And we got a hat. I love getting the same card in the same pack. Like, how's that even a thing? Alright. Switcher up here. Dogs for me there. Bronzes all the way, baby. I love how indoor is freaking expensive to be. Could have swore he was a lot cheaper. Do we have anything new out of any of these guys? Oh, we got one there. Where's Low at? He's in a features pack. Show pack potential. And then 18.5 hundo. Pirate for Live series. Billy came up with, I think the Legends pack is what they just had. Pirates team. With the ad, I had most of them with the ad. They pulling all those out for the Scott Rowland vouchers is wild. Like, understandable, but wild to me. Alright, let's try to get some bases. Pablo just pitched for us. Go Brian Wu.
Welcome to the Singers Stadium Party in Seoul, South Korea. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Hitmen going up against the Singers. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, J.P. Sears. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Waste no time there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Mark Hanna. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rayleigh settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here is Aaron Judge. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Judge over the top.
Good pitch right there.
0-1.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Fought off foul. That's towards center.
In the park, bro.
2 away now. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Turkey Stearns.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one pulled foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third, and he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Seoul. And towing the slab here, Ryan Wu.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Back now at Singer Stadium. Here's Mike Trout. Just missed.
With me, Blue.
The 1-1 is fouled off. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And that's in for a strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Swing and a miss.
Nah,
Struck
he's trying
him
to
out
bunt
on
on
a
the first
slider,
strike.
and there's 2 gone.
His backside on the bench.
Yordan Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And Air Yordan is grounded by the K. Jose Leclerc gets the ball now. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's got a chance onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Royce Lewis.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? That should get the dugout going. And now they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Rafael Devers at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Zach Neto. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No
I
ball,
would throw him
2
another
strikes.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. In the air, left side. Jimenez makes the grab for the 2nd out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
And
Ball
takes low for ball 1. 2
1-1.
outs, base is empty. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to 3rd, and that one handled. Tosses to 1st. That's the 3rd out. Taylor Scott on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
JT
Ball
Real
1, no
Muto,
strike.
the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Makes the turn and heads for 2nd. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time.
Here's Joey Wendell.
That ball was floating.
Man at 2nd. Fly ball center field. Rengifo on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
All right.
And there's 1 down.
That's a really nice
Our,
play, ranging back
bases
into
here,
the
Mark.
outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And there's a foul ball.
Nope.
Ripped to short.
Good contact.
On to 1st. And there's 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. Wide to center his first time. That's to 3rd. To 1st. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. And that one is in for a strike. Ripped towards 3rd.
There it is. 1.
It's on to Canada. 1 up, 1 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff.
Oh, gets dirty. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. So they're down to their final out. Luis Rengifo will hit next. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it.
You got
1-0.
0 bases. Away from another spin of the wheel. 90 innings of win too from 900. 56 fights.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the United States taking on Seoul. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And starting in this one, Christian Javier. What do we have on him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
And now, Joey Wendell. And that one fouled off. On the ground right side, Rengifo. The throw to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's Mark Canha. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
But you've got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 1-0. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Throws to first. Judge out of the play. Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Back here in Seoul. Starting on the mound in this one, Shota Imanaga.
Well, he's not a scout's dream because of the height, an undersized pitcher, but the heart is there and knows how to work the corners of the plate, add and subtract velocity to keep the hitters off balance.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. Right through there for a strike. Strike two.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And it's caught for the out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Out towards left center. Stearns sizes this one up. Makes the catch and a go.
Norman Turkey Leg Stearns out there patrolling center.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jose Leclerc.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Eloy Jimenez, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball.
Bird on me.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3-2. That one misses.
Inside,
So
ball
lead
four.
off walk. Here's Royce Lewis.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Rayleigh makes the grab. One pitch and one out. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Trout sizing this one up. Corrals it.
More of that.
And there's 2 down. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Taylor Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So digging in, Zach Neto. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. On the ground to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
What the?
But they get the out at first,
Look at
and
that.
that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Shea Langoliers. And that one fouled off. On the ground to the
Good
left.
rip.
And it gets by him. Now he turns and heads for second. Still manages a throw, but he's in there easily.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line, and as soon as he saw it get through the end of the man, he started making that big turn for a second for the double.
And fastball in there for a strike at 91. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Langoliers stands at second with no outs. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. That's 1 out the bottom of the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground
Who's up after Adrian? Luke.
ball. Good execution.
Adrian Beltre can't hold up, and that's a strike. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner on at third. 1 gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Luke Rayleigh, the next to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strike.
Got through it. See if we can get Mark another.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Tyler Ferguson. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. That one felt good, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Here's Joey Wendell. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering misses down and away.
The real threats
We
are
like that,
coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning.
MLB put some packs
really
out this weekend. 2.5 hours.
And makes the grab. 1 down. So up next, Mark Canha. He's already homered in this game.
Over his head.
Swing and a ball ripped out
double.
towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. In there.
Oh,
Just beat the tag. It's a double.
Put some good swings on the ball.
Got
That's
length.
his second extra base hit in this one. He got a
Puts
pitch he
that
could drive,
6
but he
total
didn't get
bases.
too excited like a lot of...
This one swung on and hit well.
got
Way
it.
back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. He leaves the yard to right. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a pair. It's 4-0. 1 out, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Turkey Stearns.
Good sweep.
The other way. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row on the mound. He's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that down.
He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third
Got
safely
the arm.
with 2 gone.
Doesn't have the accuracy.
Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back now at Singer Stadium as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Fastball for a strike. And now 2-2. That's out to center field.
The fact that Randy gets a hole that inning.
And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Just missed. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And Stearns makes the grab for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Trout. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy.
Home one's the count.
That one's in there. And that's strike 2. Hader is just 1 strike away. Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. A 4.
$894 off of another pack. But we got something with Houston. Here we go. It's 1,000. Oakland gives us 50 runs. We did get to 30 hits, so we may have to look at silvers. Is my pitching staff silver? Let's regen that. Don't like Hater's arm. Let's go Huddy. Leave Walker there. Griff. We're going to train him out as well. Chappie. Glacius for Gone. Blake. Leave them there for right now. That does put our back end a little lower, which we kind of want. See what we can do to get some silvers in the lineup here for us. I do need to pull first baseman to there you go, Matty. Need the first baseman homers. We'll have to look at Matt compared to Pete. Pete's got better pop. What about Carlos? Carlos, and let's go back and look at Pete. We'll go Pete then. Tokyo finally lost too. We need 4 more bases with Mark. Probably should play Hall of Fame. Try to get my wins. Like it. Let's go, Cool Papa.
From inside the booth at Iron Horse Stadium, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Cairo taking on the United States. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go on the hill here today. Cool Papa Bell. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's very unique for one clear reason, Boo, and that's because he throws a screwball, a legit screwball. It's not just a two-seam fastball that has run. And pretty much no one throws a true screwball in this game anymore, but he does, and he actually can be really effective with the pitch. It kind of breaks like a slider, but it moves to the pitcher's arm side instead of the glove side. You know, I'm really excited to see it in action because I've heard it is devastating.
Jacob Amaya, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-1. Chris, the GBL is different for a lot of reasons. And one of those reasons is having only 8 teams in the league. How does that impact these teams?
Well, I think it changes a lot of things for these hitters.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now a chance for Jace Young. Swing and a miss.
Most obvious difference is you get really used to seeing these other pitchers, and it's not like they're running through a pitching book with 30 different teams anymore.
0-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. To third, Guerrero.
It's still there, Vlad.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, the lefty, Vida Blue.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. And a swing and a miss there.
Starts him with a breaking ball.
0-1.
But that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. One up, one down. Here's Mark Canha. Fouled off. He was late.
The ball boy and try to help.
One down, base is empty.
That's a
Line
two
drive,
back.
and that should be extra bases.
8 total
Now
bases
he'll turn for
there.
second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Colton Cowser swings through it for strike one.
All the way down, but okay.
Swing and a foul out of play. And And now
1
and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Pete Alonso. Just missed. Canna on at second with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
This confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 down.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1.
Oh, that's so late.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Over to Bryant, and O'Neill is retired. Inning over. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is John Singleton. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Houston
foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. Austin Hedges up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. This to third.
Vladdy with the snag over there.
Zips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ripped on a line. And that's the third out. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Angel Perdomo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Over to Bryant, and a quick out number 1.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now in the box. Comes in back with a swing there. And he chases a high fastball there.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
This one in the air, center field. Mesa under it. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ketel Marte. And a foul ball. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. 2 outs, bases empty. Hit on the ground to short. Amaya. Pitch rolls across the diamond. They get the out on Marte. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Joey Loperfido. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. That one is 1-0-1. Up the middle, Roberts. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Now it's Alexander Canario.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Squeezes it, and that quickly 2 away. Victor Mesa Jr. stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. The catch is made to end it. The final 1-0. They hang on to.
All right then. And a save for Joe. Bro, come on. I am right there. In my next game. 120th save for 2. Red Sox. On the PSP. Go down the Bayfront. Go bullet here. Colton Gordon.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Cairo taking on the United States. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch. So almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab in this one, Bullet Rogan.
He's got an old-school palm ball, kind of like Hall of Famer Trevor Hoffman. Out of the hand, the rotation spins right. Hitters think it's a fastball, but it just never arrives.
That one's in there. 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. That one not close. And now 3-2. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Jacob Amaya, the next to hit, takes outside. Right through there for a strike. Now a check swing, but he held up. Fly ball to right. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jace Young.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saving extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
0-1.
Good distance, Jim.
That one is
1 ball,
upstairs.
2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
All right, we need a double by Mark
Makes
here.
it round. Now there's
Close
one away.
down, pick up Shane.
Here's Mark Canha. Up and in, and that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that one misses up and in. Ball 2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mesa sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. brings it in for the third out.
Did we disconnect?
And we're back. Top of the second. Leading off, John Singleton. Eric Gagne comes on now.
It said we disconnected or we didn't. I'm not sure.
There's the strike, 95 with that one. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Stopped out there by.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Austin Hedges in the box now. Takes strike one. And he takes a strike.
Well, that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you will.
Chases that one out of the zone. One out in the second. And a
No
pitch.
ball, one strike.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte going after it. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
No balls.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3.
No dogs. No dogs here.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Pete Alonso. Gordon back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Holy Toledo!
Oh, there it is.
And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Infield shifted to the pull
That
side.
should close out the spotlight for us too. April 5.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Outside here.
And he chases that one. And that's the first out. And now it's going to be Ryan Roberts. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball right side. Sneaks through. Base
Gotta get
hit.
longer than that, Chris.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime.
Run around the move. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Hedges too late. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. On the ground. And that's just foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
And that one fouled off. Guerrero over at second, 1 down. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. On a line, base hit. Vladdy coming around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. Here's Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Runner takes off. And that one wrapped foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Late but staying alive. Let's go.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 1. And there's a ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two outs. Not
2-1.
even close there. And a count 2-1. That one hit to right. And that's the inning.
Weak ball.
Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the right fielder, Alexander Canario. And first offering is fouled off.
I was like, dude, come on now.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Victor Mesa Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris takes a fastball for a strike. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Throw to second. See.
Close.
Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 2-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your
Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
Right, they're ringing Chapman out.
And it
Close this
one-hops
damn
the
game.
wall. The run comes in from second. It's 3-2. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. So, runner, it's...
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now. They're making it difficult for the back end of this Brooklyn to close out this game.
Young at second with 2 down. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Should give us the will as well here. We really would love an Easter. a diamond. Nope, got a silver. I love how we had 2 diamonds there at the end. Okay. 300 on homers. Yeah, fix. Oh, we got kicked there. Get a quick restart here. Gonna do full Xbox restart, so